Yo, who they really even are.
Spoken word is divine, you got to seek and find. Peace the rest of mine, y'all. Oh yeah, spoken word is divine, you got to seek and find. Peace the rest of mine, y'all. Whoa, 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 yeah. Peace the rest of mine, y'all.
I see people are always suffering.
Peace the rest of mine, y'all.
Either what happened yesterday or what will happen tomorrow. Living in your minds, the fear is always about what is going to happen next. Meaning that the fear, suffering is always about that which does not exist. If your fear is about the non-existent, your fear is 100% imaginary. Mind, one part is memory, one part is imagination. Both of them in one way are imagination, because both do not exist right now. The fear is simply because you're not living with life, you're living in your mind. You're lost in your imagination, that is the basis of your fear. If you were rooted in reality, there would be no fear.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's my life, and that vibe, loop. Come on with that scoop. It's that Shinobi style, originator. So peep the flavor. I'm talking now, not later. My eyes just to see a little better. To peep and seek the splendor. Yo, my attribute reflecting my horoscope. The Virgo professor born up in September. I've got my sword and scepter, and I'm about to start questing. But oh yeah, to reach the deeper sentence, deep reflection. With meditation in on every lesson. In the eye of my ancestor. I struggle the wrist, yo, I ride to reach the next level. The master myself, with every day becoming better. In my libretto, I the plethora in every measure. With every letter, the better than this verse, check out. And lyrically with that speed, agility, like the leopard. Oh, yo, see that, I'm coming out with that speeder. So no, I might be that sneaky sneak. I'm all that freak, I speak and equally up in the side that sound. With my Shinobi style. Oh, yeah. Step on back, Shinobi style. Salary, I drop down. Step on back, Shinobi style. You're tell me how it sound. Step on back, Shinobi style. Salary, I drop down. Step on back, Shinobi style. Y'all tell me how it sound. Release my lap. About to lecture, peep the tech shot, the line architecture, and I'm an expert. I with the word that I invested in every sentence. I bested the best of the bestest and their best efforts. I bet you never recollected that my style was so majestic. But that's what happened when you leave unattended. So best remember, I'm spiffy and I'm splendid, and I be ripping around regardless if they uninterested in the way I flip it a sentence with the rhyme that I invented. Yo, I never condense the dream, but our expression, the lyrical lust, another lesson, seek progression. Never stop, the hickory dock, bop, boom, bap, rhyme popper, the line dropper. I'm bigger than stock like Betty Crocker, bam bam, type dropper with a style, with a mixture of the old, then I'm done. So Roger, yeah. Stop on brush, I know big style, solidly I drop down. Stop on brush, I know big style, you'll tell me how it sound. Stop on brush, I know big style, solidly I drop down. Stop on brush, I know big style, you'll tell me how it sound. Well, it's my life. Come on with that. The one and only Shinobi style. You heard it first, here and now.
Shinobi.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's my laugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seas. When I mean. Oh yeah.
Well, let me get into it. I'm not trying to win, though I'm not trying to lose. These are only terms used to describe the truth. One day you must choose to accept or disapprove. Until paid dues, the only one walking in your shoes is you. And what I've seen in our views, not all are in tune, I think. The same thoughts they I think or keep. The values they I keep. And to expect these things, is our fool's deep. And I perceive all the details is key to the inner peace. Peace beyond that skin deep. I seek stillness of the mind. The moment in a fight, the one fights on the inside. The fire burn bright, so warrior alone in the night. I seek stillness of the mind. The moment in a fight, the one fights on the inside. The fire burn bright, so warrior alone in the night. Yeah. When life served the joke, a curve a throat, I vanish and I shall not be smoked. I with the roast of my two favorite things, are grown from ground bean and ground up leaves. I close my eyes to see, and I eyesight deep. Thought string and dream weave in the way that I think is my soul greatest strength. And yet it's precisely what would make me weak. As a soul warrior, only a motor that I see is a reflection of me. And this lesson I think's important to receive and perceive, not to cast aside, only to remind when you're losing a fight, and it's knowing that you're sighted. That time we find inside what's right, the inner source of light. Let's make the fight, let's strike the fear from the night sky. I see stillness of the mind, the comfort in a fight, the one fights on the inside, the fire burn bright, so warrior alone in the night. I see stillness of the mind, the corner in a fight, the one fights on the inside, fire burn bright, so warrior alone in the night. Oh yeah, well it's polite. We all must fight.
忍び
Sun don't rise up in the east. Oh, there it's my life. Check it out, so well it's that coming from the under with that rhyme that I flipped out. Sometimes it's a time I wonder about the number of minds that I punctured. Look at it around. Did I think I when I write? Any page is read asunder. What else I know be case Spelunker. I'm getting deep on each and every juncture. With or without a drummer, I'm always on beat. I infiltrate the bunker when I sneak. Sun don't rise in the east, in the west. It's not. It's final place of rest. Rotation infinite. The human perspective is limited, but imagination limitless. With imagery that extend the rays of our sunset. One could be a piece if one could let the shed light enter within. I stay to entice, pour from in the space, ignited from the candlelight. Let me burning right out every night. Consciousness is steady on the rise. You can beat the damn size. Oh yeah. If you open up your damn eyes, sun don't rise in the east. The depth that you perceive is not limited to what you see. Sun don't rise in the east, such is only true, relatively. Sun don't rise in the east. The depth that you perceive is not limited to what you see. Sun don't rise in the east. Sun rise, only universal. Every line infused with intent, the style thrown for me. It was a sense I flipped the lyric without a flinch when I kept some new shit. That beat escaping my lip. Well, even if one is innocent, the more spiritually ignorant one is, the more you suffer. I'm not referring to define religious structure about the awareness buffer from which one they can discover what they see, taste, touch, smell, and hear. Can reveal layer to how they feel. Become open to what is real. For creativity to manifest and be born through the paint, through the musical score, sound galore, through the word, poetry, and the lore. From the core, y'all, be open and absorb. Sun don't rise in the east. The depth that you perceive is not limited to what you see. Sun don't rise in the east, such is only true, relatively. Sun don't rise in the east. The depth that you perceive is not limited
limited the way I see. Sun don't rise in the east. Sunrise only universally.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? Oh, we've been making some changes here or there around the shop. And one change that we have not made was our Thursday updates, which is what we're here doing. Ooh, let me pause that love track. There we go. Welcome to Thursday Update. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, that camera looks like it was trying to do some stuff. And I didn't want it to do that stuff, so I turned it off. We are kind of revamping our stream setup right now. I've got the old camera back and some different transitions, as you guys have seen. Those are some of your Don't Look Back orders, just sitting there waiting to go out. I guess we'll just get into it. There's going to be some added titles and things here. I didn't quite have time to finish them off now, and it's 3:15, so I wanted to go ahead and get the update stream going. So let's go in on this is the Don't Look Back killer right there. And there's going to be some text that says, Don't Look Back update there at the bottom. Don't Look Back update. We are approximately 55 orders away from finishing Don't Look Back backroom fulfillment. It's probably less than that now because I counted 56 like half an hour ago. But they are packing and butting it. Talon is killing it on the packing floor. Tracy was killing it today. Daniel, we've pulled him in to pack as well, trying to get it done before the weekend. So if you have not received your notification yet, you are unfortunately one of the last 50 people to get theirs sent out. But it's going to happen. We're still working today, still going to slap some labels on, and then the rest will go out first thing in the morning. After that, we are going to be getting into Don't Look Back late pre-orders. So the Killers, Characters, Grays, Books, Blood on the Tracks, which I think we have like around 100 or so of those to get through. So we're going to get through them real quick. And then we're doing Black Friday stuff. Black Friday shipping is going to start potentially tomorrow. If not, it'll start on Monday. And we're just going to burn through our Black Friday orders as best we can throughout next week. I think we have a few hundred that looks like can ship that we have not been able to ship because we are focusing on shipping all of this Don't Look Back fulfillment. This is the sort of thing of like, this is the reason people with Kickstarters use fulfillment companies, because there are companies that they just fulfill and send things out. And sometimes those fulfillment companies take a lot longer too. But, you know, we have 7 employees right now. Talon, during a normal week, kind of flexes between packing and shipping. For about a week and a half now, he's done nothing but ship. He's been the shipper with assistance from a few other people here or there. And he only has so much bandwidth. He can only pack so many boxes and get them out so many of the doors in the meantime. So we're chewing through it with the end in sight very, very soon. And that's it for fulfillment. We do have, if I go right over here to this close-up camera. We're gonna zoom down here. Look at that wall. We do have a few things on the way tomorrow. We have Sweet Tooth. That is the stream tomorrow. Sweet Tooth is a Christmas expansion. Sweet Tooth is not going up for pre-order. Sweet Tooth has Jacques the Baker, you have the Curse Creation, and you have the Winter Murderland scenario card ready to go. Ben has approximately 50 plus of the Jacques and Gingerbread characters. And those will be ready to go out tomorrow when Ben brings them in. So those will go live tomorrow during the stream. And if you buy them and you're one of the first like 50-ish out there, then it's most likely going to go out on Monday. Now, if you buy it with a bunch of other stuff, or you buy it with things that are pre-order or back order or whatever, it won't go out Monday. But if you buy just the Sweet Tooth and you're in the first 50, it'll probably go out Monday, Tuesday. That's our plan, at least. We also are whipping up the Gourd Reaper Deep Roots. This was our free Halloween, trying to support the Gourd Reaper tradition for everyone. And we are releasing the physical copy of it. So this is actually a character you play. This is a Gourd Reaper prequel. So he is not a villain in this. This is his origin story, more or less. And that's going to hit the website tomorrow as well. Now, along with Sweet Tooth and Gourd Reaper 4 Deep Roots, going to be quite a few things that hit the website tomorrow. This is dependent upon us getting DLB out the door, but looking really good for that. Everything else for DLB, we have overrun of the stuff that we've created, from Manhunt, Trader, the Crab, Surf and Turf, Bloody Depths monster, all that stuff. Gonna go online tomorrow. It is for sale. You can buy it. If you missed out on the back room, if you didn't pick up something in the back room but you really want to, it's your opportunity. Snap those bad boys up tomorrow. So Sweet Tooth, new release, going to have about 50 in stock, 50 plus. That will be ready to go out after the weekend. Deep Roots, we're bringing it back physical. You know, we thought about waiting until next Halloween, but we're just going to do it. We're just going to drop it tomorrow as well, along with everything else that was in the Don't Look Back backroom catalog. So, as most of you in the stream probably already had your wallets ready back in March, if you didn't, get them ready for tomorrow, because you're going to probably want to pick up a few things. That does include things like the MDF kits as well. There will be some slight price changes. That is the nature of the backroom. When things go on general sale, there is some adjustments that are made. There may be some products that you're looking for that are being presented as a different product at this point, or like split up. This was something in the Himetsu that we had to do, and some of you may have noticed the Himetsu pack or tier originally came with all of the classes, all of the sculpts, and then whenever we put it back in general re-release, we section them off by school. So that sort of thing is going to be there. And that technically is under this guy, who's the Don't Look Back killer, and there will be some text here next week. That will be the Don't Look Back stream. We're going to be with Matt live. Ben's going to be in town. Going to get back to, if you're part of the OG streaming that we did when I lived back in Lubbock, going to try to get back into the habit of that. It's going to be real fun to have Matt live playing us through a game of Don't Look Back. I think that's it. I don't know, Ben, if you're in stream and want to correct me if there's anything that... Oh. Yeah, that's why I just chuckled, because I picked up my phone and it said, let me know when you go live. Yeah, you should have had your notifications on, Ben. Don't you know? Don't you know? Shouldn't, I mean, I went live, I hung out, spent like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, this is the updates. Tomorrow is really the bonus stream. Today's the normal stream. Ben, did you post it in the Facebook group? If you did, then what do you want to do it now? Because I can circle back. But there we go. Normal stream ahead of the bonus stream. That's what we want. Look, we'll just start over, Ben. We'll just start over. Look, we'll go right here. Boom, ba-ba-da, Malev music. Boom, ba-ba-da, Malev music. Boom, ba-ba-da, ba-da. Yeah, Malev. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Update stream. First on the update, DLB update. You may notice that there should maybe be some text here or something here. I'm not going to go through it over again. I think everyone was mostly here for the update. But the highlights are we have less than 50 orders. They're packing right now. They don't finish by the end of the day. We'll get them out tomorrow morning for DLB fulfillment, at which point we'll move on to all of the late pre-order peeps that place their orders over the summer and into Black Friday shipping. Should start that tomorrow. If not, then we will start it Monday, because that's the day. That's the day that we would start it, is on Monday. I could not think what the first day of the week is called. The stream tomorrow featuring the writer of Don't Look Back, Matthew. Matt will be with us. Ben will be with us. We will be showing off some DLB live like the good old days. We will also be dropping these products, Sweet Tooth. We'll have about 50 of these in stock ready to go. So if you pick this up and the other things that you pick up are also in stock, this will be ready to ship out the following week. It has a gingerbread miniature and Jacques the Baker miniature right there. Ben's got about 50 of those that he's bringing down. And we have the cards and everything in stock ready to go. So this VHS is, at least in its initial batch, good to go. Will be available next week. We'll also be dropping Deep Roots. This one will not be available to ship out next week. We decided this week that we wanted to push out that physical version. This is the digital version, or this is the free digital product that a lot of you, I'm sure, picked up over Halloween. We are dropping it as the physical. So features the Gourd Reaper as a player character. Stream tomorrow is going to be sick. Starts at around 4 Central Time. So in about 24.5 hours. It's going to be a ton of fun. And I think that, Ben, if you can correct me, clears up everything DLB. Myrtle, we just sent out your order. My little grubby fingers are all over your order ticket. We confirmed the contents and we packed it up. And it is on its way. Well, it'll be on its way tomorrow when it gets picked up. We rolled, yes. Oh, Malev with the subscription. Did you hear me singing your song earlier? It was great, incredible, even. We rolled a random plot. Ben pushed through all the deets for me. I'm going to try and make it a bit of a thing. Should be really fun. If you remember the old DLB streams, or you are just a fan of DLB, it is for sure worth tuning in tomorrow. Were the enemies received his? Yes. Way to go on that. So that is the Don't Look Back update. Let's shift over to Mobile Arms update. Mobile Arms text that I didn't have time to do because I was packing before stream. Mobile Arms text. Mobile Arms update, that is. As we mentioned previously, dice got in, cards got in, boxes maybe were ordered. Don't remember that. I think those are ordered locally. It hasn't really changed since last week, to be honest. We've been focusing on this DLB fulfillment, getting it out the door. Ben has been working on things behind the scenes with the layout and such, but not anything that I can show you off. Still show off to you. Still very on track for January fulfillment for Mobile Arms. So when we get back from the holiday break into January, that's going to be what our production floor is really tied up with, along with Black Friday orders, if any of those need to go out as well. Which brings us to Pit Lord update. Pit Lord update, same thing as last week. We're looking at end of January, early February fulfillment on that one. Mobile Arms will take priority and hit production floor first. And once that gets mostly through and has bandwidth open for Pitlord, those things will start going through. And most likely, like I said, end of January, going into February updates. Last but not least, general updates. There's no image here. General updates. We have County Road Z miniatures. We have 90% of those made. And once DLB fulfillment is done, we're going to get those packed up and out into people's hands as well. Those are ready to be packed for the most part. We're still producing a few. Case 01, if you saw our monument box case, I forgot to bring my paint bag with me today. Super cool. That was something I made out of necessity for myself. And then I thought, hey, you know what? This product's kind of neat, kind of cool. Maybe we should sell it. Really been sitting on that for months and just decided to get it out. We did talk to Jason over at Monument. Said, hey, is it cool if we sell this product? It technically is standalone, but also is geared towards fitting into your case. Sent him one of them. He said, yeah, sounds great. Love it. I said, cool. So Monument cases, if you ordered one of those, hopefully get into our back order MDF queue. Although there is a ton of MDF back ordered over Black Friday. So we may squeeze it in outside of chronological order just to get them out because it is a bit more consolidated of a product. But we may not. Kind of depends. Right now we have built a system that can look at orders, tell us what we need, tell us the quantities that we need it, tell Doug the quantities that we need it, and then Doug pushes it through the production floor. And then it kind of, if you love it, let it go sort of thing. It just makes its way through and eventually hits inventory and then it flags it ready to ship. So we're going to be starting that with all those back-ordered Black Friday things. County Road Z miniatures, Case 01, and there's a third product. And what's the third product I'm missing? Oh, wasn't a product. It was just a concept of Black Friday orders. I mentioned this a bit throughout all these other DLB updates and things like that. But Black Friday, huge amount of orders. We went through and merged them. We consolidated them. So if you log into your account and there's a new order that looks like you paid full price for a lot of items that you ordered over multiple orders, that's because we took your multiple orders over Black Friday and consolidated them into one order. That is the trade-off for getting free shipping on a lot of stuff throughout the weekend, is we do have to consolidate the order so that we can mitigate the damage to our profits that shipping can cause. We've had a few people reach out asking for timeframes, asking if things can get pushed through. Right now, we are full DLB fulfillment mode. That is a project that was begun earlier this year, and we want to get it out the door. We want to get it over the line. So a few people, lucky people, got their Black Friday orders snuck in before we halted that, and it shifted entirely to the DLB fulfillment. A few more people will start getting their orders starting next week, or at least fulfilled and sent out to them next week. Looks like we have about 250 to 300 orders that can go out, and we're just going to start chugging away through them. Next week is our last full week of production. Then we are taking some time off or giving employees some time off. And if it doesn't get out by the end of next week, it'll be after Christmas. That's just part of the deal. That's the FAQ that we hope you should have read. We've ranted and raved and made a lot of comments about throwing packages in the river. And so far, there has been a couple of near misses. There was one person who threw in a smiley face at the end, and it made us read their message with a lot nicer of a tone. So good on you. But yeah, if it doesn't get out through the end of next week, then it goes through Christmas, which takes us pretty much until January 1st, at which point we'll be playing catch up, both production side of Black Friday and shipping side of Black Friday. Getting it out, should be able to crank out most of those, if not all of them, before Mobile Arms start shipping. That's the plan, at least. And I think that's about it. I think that's about it for the update stream. There's not as much flash. There's not as much flare. It's just me at a table talking to you guys today. So Hope it was still as entertaining as always. We can go through the updates real quick. If anyone's tuning in, these are your bullet points. Don't look back. We have less than 50 orders. Might be down to 40 after this stream. Going to go out there, see, and continue to help pack. Talon has been absolutely killing it for a week and a half on that DLB fulfillment. And then Daniel and Tracy jumped in. And shout out to Brittany for QC and pack as well. She has just been pushing out resin. And if you guys saw that YouTube video that Ben put up, we put it up, but that was kind of Ben's brainchild, doing a little something different. You would have seen Brittany there QCing mountains of resin. Next Friday is this Friday, technically the next Friday, which is tomorrow. Don't Look Back stream with Matt. Ben's going to be in town. Going to play some Don't Look Back. Going to be like the good old days, but even fancier. Really looking forward to it. You should tune in. All of the Don't Look Back backroom products are going to be going live tomorrow, as well as Deep Roots, the Gorge Reaper 4. That's the free digital expansion that we are now selling the physical copy of. And a limited initial run of Sweet Tooth, a Halloween gingerbread and baker themed expansion. We got a bit over 50 of those that are going to be good to go out the next week. Let's see. Don't Look Back. Mobile Arms, January fulfillment on track. Pit Lord into January, February fulfillment on track. General updates. Black Friday Queso 1 pre-orders are just going to hit the queue tomorrow. Hit the production floor next week. Black Friday orders are going to hit shipping next week as well. Going to get out as many as we can before the break, as well as County Road Z miniatures. Those are wrapped up in there too. So we should theoretically tie up all the loose ends as best we can, except Mobile Arms, Pit Lord, and some Black Friday orders. Any other major release or project has a very good chance of being finished off throughout next week before we break for Christmas time. Lunar. What about Lunar? Is there a Lunar update? There's no Lunar update. Are you waiting on Lunar? Is that in the back order? I know that he's spinning a lot of Lunar resin right now. We are prepping for Adepticon. Think about if you want to join in on the Hametsu raid that Doug is running, fighting a big boss. It's going to be sweet. Those signups are January 7th. No, Lunar is in stock and ready to. General stock. There is that. Maybe that's what you're thinking. The European Space Agency. We sold out of those and are in process of reordering them, which means that their unit cards do get the new style and new updated art. Now, because of shipping those in the holiday season, there's a very good chance that we don't receive those until January. So if you're waiting on the European Space Agency to either be back in stock or you ordered it, your order will not go out until January. But that's what we'll be doing with the Lunar treatment, is as these factions go out of stock and we reorder those cards, we'll be able to update the art to match the new book. I think that's it. Ben, anything else that I'm missing? If not, guys, guess I'll try to raid Malev. I'll see if Malev is live right now. Malev is live. Malev's live with 113 viewers. Oh yeah, show up to stream tomorrow. Big giveaway. I didn't mention that. We are doing giveaways tomorrow. So if you want to show up in the DLB stream, and if you remember showing up years ago, you're always like 2 years ago, when we were doing those streams, we often did giveaways, and we are planning to do that tomorrow. So if you want some free stuff, dip in and you'll get a chance to win. Stream tomorrow is 4 p.m. Central Texas time. Not Central Texas, but Central. but it is Texas time because we're in Texas. Yeah, also Twitch is wild right now. That's all I have to say about that. Here, we can, ooh. I wonder if we could do like a stream ending cam. Or we go here, and then we're like, what? Matt is gonna be, oh, he's virtual call. Virtual call tomorrow. Look at this. Look at that, behind the scenes. Gonna raid Malev. Malev Flow Shinobi. Let's do a raid. Let's push that viewer count even higher. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow during that Don't Look Back stream. Giveaways, massive drama, content. Woo!